Imagine running a busy restaurant entirely alone. Now imagine that every time you walk through a doorway, your memory resets. You're forced to cook and serve without ever seeing the order tickets left by the previous worker. You might start a cheeseburger, having no idea the actual order was for chicken nuggets. This is structural dissociation. The brain operates like isolated, compartmentalized operating systems. They share the same physical hardware, but they lack a shared memory index. This condition goes far beyond simple forgetfulness. It is a terrifying breakdown in the perception of a continuous, linear existence. To understand this, we have to look at the difference between chronological time and dissociative time. For a system of alters, experience doesn't flow like a river. It's a series of shattered, floating fragments. Waking up inside one of these bubbles is disorienting. You emerge with zero context for the current date, the time, or the events that led you here. Constantly trying to deduce reality triggers the hypervigilance tax. The panic of trying to figure out where you are burns through your executive function, leaving absolutely no brain power for daily life. Traditional advice, like using a planner or a binder, fails because of structural amnesia. In this state, out of sight means out of existence. The binder becomes a black box that swallows the information you need to survive. Standard time management tools assume you have a continuous memory. For a fragmented system, these tools become traps that only increase the feeling of failure. When the internal clock is shattered, you can't fix it with willpower. Instead, you have to build a prosthetic memory into your physical environment. This starts with the non-negotiables. Basic needs, like sleep, hygiene, and food, are locked in as rigid appointments. Then come applets, highly visual, color-coded open bins and digital panels. Unlike closed binders, these systems are always open and impossible to ignore. These systems are designed to instantly load the necessary context. The moment a new alter takes over, the information is already there, bypassing the empty internal memory. By hard-coding instructions into the physical and digital space, the system creates a safety net to catch whoever wakes up at the wheel. This moves into technological scaffolding, where smart home networks serve as an automated manager for fragmented identities. In a morning catch protocol, a motion sensor triggers an automated voice routine. It dictates the exact date, time, and schedule to ground them instantly. Using lightbox timers and automated wind-down sequences act as pacemakers, forcing a disconnected body to recognize the passage of time. Finally, there is the prosthetic timeline. Patients use home security cameras to actively backtrack and watch their own body, filling in the gaps left by amnesia. This technology doesn't cure the trauma, but it bridges the amnesic walls. It allows a fragmented system to function as a unified entity. These survival systems are brilliant, yet they stand in stark contrast to how the medical establishment often views these symptoms. Doctors frequently misinterpret lost time and disorganized appointments as malingering or simple ADHD. They see a lack of effort where there is actually a structural divide. The medical field must stop demanding that a traumatized brain heal its internal clock. The priority must shift to building external scaffolding first. Reclaiming autonomy starts with surrendering the expectation of a normal internal timeline. That surrender is what finally quiets the terror of hypervigilance. By using technology to engineer an external reality, individuals with complex dissociative conditions can stop fighting their own minds and finally achieve stability.